Welcome back to our deep dive. We got some interesting source material today, and there's one idea that really jumped out, especially if you're trying to, get your English from the basics towards real fluency.
Oh, absolutely. This source, it makes a really compelling case that the actual game changer, maybe your secret superpower, isn't about natural talent or like cramming for hours.
Yeah.
It's consistency. Simple consistency. The whole point is you don't have to be perfect. Not at all. You just need to show up regularly.
Right. Okay. Let's dig into that then. So our mission here is to unpack why this source thinks that steady, consistent effort is the key, using their logic as our guide. So why does just showing up matter so much?
Well, the source uses this brilliant analogy. Think about learning English like going to the gym.
Okay.
If you decide, right, I'm going to do this massive 3-hour workout,
Yeah.
but you only do it once a month, what happens?
Yeah, probably not much. You'd be wiped out afterwards maybe, but you're not really building anything sustainable.
Exactly. Now compare that, and the source does this, directly compare that to just 20 minutes every single day.
Much shorter sessions.
Much shorter, yeah. The frequency, the repetition, that's what builds the muscle, the stamina. You actually see progress over time. And the source says language learning is just like that. Your brain learns best with that consistent daily contact. That's how those pathways get built, bit by bit. They even make the point that, look, even 10 minutes a day, if it's focused, can make a huge difference.
That really changes things, doesn't it? It takes the pressure off needing these huge chunks of free time for study. And the source seems to lean into this, advising against getting overwhelmed.
Totally. That's a really crucial point they make. Don't try to swallow the ocean, basically.
Right.
Trying to memorize, say, 100 new words in one go. It feels productive, maybe. But are you going to remember them? Are you actually going to use them?
Probably not, most of them.
Exactly. So the source suggests, okay, focus on just 5 words, small goal, but then really work on using them over the next day or two. That small, manageable task, much more likely to stick.
So it's about really engaging with less material maybe and applying it, even if you don't have much time. What about other kinds of practice? Listening or speaking?
Yeah, they give other examples too. Like if you don't have the hour and a half to watch a full movie in English, don't just skip practice altogether.
Makes sense.
Listen to a short podcast instead. Or maybe just take literally 2 minutes to repeat some phrases you heard or shadow some audio. These little daily touch points, these sort of deliberate, manageable steps. That's what builds skills without burning you out.
Okay, this is starting to sound really practical. Does the source actually map out what a daily routine using this idea might look like?
It does, yeah. And it's super simple. Think minutes, not hours. For instance, they suggest maybe listen to 5 minutes of English audio in the morning. Just 5 minutes. Later on, maybe write, 3 sentences using a new word or a bit of grammar you're working on.
Just 3.
Just 3. Then maybe spend 2 minutes speaking out loud, shadowing someone you heard online perhaps, and then before bed, maybe read a short article or even just 1 paragraph.
Wow, add that all up and it's 10, 15 minutes maybe? That's incredibly achievable. And I guess the point the source keeps making is it doesn't have to be perfect each time, right? You might mess up the sentences or your pronunciation might be off.
Precisely. The source is really clear on this. Don't let needing to be perfect stop you from just doing it. The real power comes from the action, from the repetition over time. It's about making it almost automatic, like brushing your teeth. You just do it.
And that's why this idea from the source is so relevant if you, the listener, are trying to learn English. It kind of offers a path that doesn't feel quite so overwhelming, right? It's not this giant mountain you have to climb all at once.
Yeah, it reframes it. It's just a series of small, steady steps. The pressure's off needing to be amazing today.
So the secret isn't some magic talent, according to this source.
No, it's about embracing that power of consistency, just showing up day after day, even if it really is only for a few minutes sometimes.
So the big takeaway from this source, fluency isn't necessarily about hitting home runs. It's more about consistently getting on base day in, day out.
Which leaves us with a final thought, something for you to maybe mull over. If this source is right, can you learn to trust the process itself? Can you believe that just by staying steady, showing up with these small efforts, you are actually improving maybe more than you realize day to day? The source seems to suggest that trusting that unseen cumulative progress, well, that's part of unlocking this whole secret superpower.